All right, guys, what's going on? Today, I'm just gonna be doing a little bit of a vlog of sorts. As you can see, it's a little bit cold out, and I'm wearing my Cars Are Pain beanie that I got for Christmas.
Oh my God, bro! Oh hell no, man! What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy!
Hopefully today they're not pain, but yeah, it's a little cold. I have a cold, so if I sound a little weird, that's why. I am clearly in the Integra. I'm actually headed over to my buddy's house right now, or not his house, his garage right now, to work on another friend's car. He's got a Lexus SE400, and we did this about a year ago. We lowered it on some BCs, but he actually ended up wrecking the car, so we're gonna go do it again. Actually about a year ago exactly to the day, because I was also on Christmas break, which I am right now, and yeah, that's what we're headed over to do. But we're doing it at my buddy's garage, who has actually the world's widest Subaru. That's not a joke. It actually, I'm pretty sure it actually is. So I'll try to get some videos of that, and I'll try to show you guys that and see what's up with it. He's got that one, and he's got a really aggressively stanced Bug-Eye WRX. So I'm sure some of you have actually seen it online. But yeah, we're gonna head over there now and see what's up. Hopefully we can get it all done today. I don't even know what the hell I'm looking at right now. Got the man himself. That grandma ass ride height. Fucking grandma car. Let's change that. Come on now. We got the method. Whole bag of salt just to get it out of there. Cut it all off, and we got the coilovers right here. Some BCs, basically brand new. They ran for not too long.
And what a gold mine.
That John Denver's full of shit.
What a fucking gold mine.
Dude, I didn't even know this.
Please tell me that this is the CD that I think it is. Oh my God, these are pure gold. Romantic classics. No, this is the car.
Who's fucking in this car, dude? It ain't me, that's for sure.
This. I'm like, fuck, where's my lighter at?
I need one of those little fucking belt, those little belt buckle shit.
Hit that one. Hit that one. Glasses are the one that I put on top of my head.
Okay, we got the rears on. It was not easy. Well, this part was easy. These were not easy. This one we had to fight with a bunch. This one we had to take the top out first and then just kind of move it out somewhere until we could get it back through here and pull it out. It was really a mess, but we got it. I got to use a hammer, so I'm happy. And we'll get these on. Like 4 hours later, maybe? I don't know.
Maybe.
Got it.
Did you go to the previous Suicide Boys concert?
guys enjoyed watching those few clips of us just working on Jake's car. I didn't want to record too much because we only had like 5 hours to get it done. It took us like 2 hours to like just get the driveway cleared enough to actually get the car out and get his car in. So that was kind of annoying, but yeah, got it done. And like I said, he had another car that he actually did get in a wreck with, so he had it for like a couple years. We got it lowered, we got a kit on it and everything, and yeah, it got wrecked. So that's not all we're doing to the car. I know I like put a little note like clapped ass vehicle or something, but it does look a little clapped on the stock wheels, I'm not gonna lie. He's got a set of Advantes, I think they're called, I don't know. Decent wheels. He's had them for a while, even before he lowered it and everything. He's got those, and he has the kit, you know, KBD kit. The bumper got messed up. He has the skirts, he has the rear bumper, and he has the front bumper now. He ordered a new one, so full authentic KBD kit to put on it. What else? Oh, and some 3-piece wheels, you know, just a light few bands, but I'm not gonna go spoil what those are. But we do have a lot of stuff to do to that car. He wants to do blast pipes. His other car had blast pipes. We want to do stainless steel blast pipes so they don't rust. Just a bunch of stuff. So that hopefully is coming this summer. I think next thing for the build is just to put it on those Advantes, like I said, and maybe some spacers. Just dial in that fitment before the 3 pieces, because that's going to take like fender rolling and, you know, a lot of math to get the fitment right and everything. So we're just not messing with that for a while, mainly because I'm in school. As you can see, I'm in my little apartment thing. Yeah, so we're not doing anything with that. That was just some clips from Christmas break. It was kind of cool just to go. I mean, we only had like a day, like I said, so, you know, we had to go out to my buddy's garage, get all that done, but it was cool. You know, his buddy pulled up with his Subaru, we had my car, we had Chris's 2 Subarus, which you guys saw, the bug eye and the hatch. It's the widest Subaru in the world, and I'm actually gonna put a little edit at the end of this video. So that was just some stupid little CapCut edit I made at like 3 a.m. last night. But I just had a few clips that I thought were funny, so I threw them together, and I hope to make more like long form content of like actually working on cars. And that kind of brings me to my next thing. I want to do a little bit of an update on the Integra. So last time you guys saw the Integra, I think I put an exhaust on it, put the Skunk 2 Mega Power exhaust on it. Nice exhaust, and I've really enjoyed it so far, but I've done so much since then, and I'm gonna try to list it all real quick, but I don't know if I really can. So basically, long story short, a few months later after that, I was driving that car to school. I was driving home from school, which is like 45 minutes, maybe like an hour or whatever. It made it every time. It was fine. You know, I did the radiator and everything on it, which I guess you guys didn't see. I made a little video about it, but I didn't upload it. Yeah, I didn't like the radiator that was in it, the stock one. The stock, like, I don't know, 1-row radiator, real thin. And it had 2 fans. One of them didn't work because I didn't have AC. So I wired in my own 12-inch, like, slim fan to the back of that, put it in. Not a big deal, but I made a video on it. Never uploaded it. So I did that, and then it was fine after that. You know, it got me to and from school, got me around down here. And eventually one day I was driving home and it started grinding just out of nowhere. It already had some like kind of issues going in and out of gear at like high RPMs or whatever, like when, you know, after like some spirited driving or whatever. So I figured there was something wrong. It at least needed like some fluid or something, right? Started grinding, and that's when I realized like everything on the car is like pretty old. Like that's probably the original transmission, probably at least a couple 100,000 miles on it. So yeah, long story short, I rebuilt that over the summer, and I recorded all of it. New carbon synchros, what else? New carbon synchros, all new bearings, new oil guide plate in the bottom of it because I broke that when I was taking it out. Can't think of what else in the trans. I didn't really do too much, but with that, paired that with a 10-pound flywheel. I don't know, 10-pound flywheel. I think the stock one's like 19, so it's almost like half weight. It revs like a bike now. It's kind of crazy. Did a stage 3 action clutch pressure plate, throw out bearing. Oh, I did a rear main seal before all that. Yeah, did all that. And that was just with the transmission. That was just with the transmission job. I took out the axles, kind of inspected them. They were a little bit rusted, so I kind of sanded them, repainted them. What else? Promise you that's not it. That's just it for the transmission. That was actually what I did right at the end of summer. And I was kind of crunched for time on it, so I ended up using just some like Lowe's bolts or something, some like, you know, still like auto grade bolts, but some Lowe's bolts for bolting the case back up. So luckily it hasn't had any issues yet, with that at least. And I'll get to that, but yeah, rebuilt it, first time ever doing it. And also I did basically the thing's full bolt on now. You wouldn't know by looking at it. I did a skunk 2 manifold, obviously replaced all the gaskets and everything, new coolant pipe behind there, new thermostat. What else? Obviously the intake to the intake manifold. Repainted, not resurfaced the throttle body yet. I need to. But yeah, just cleaned everything up. Capped off a couple hoses to like the evap system. I'm probably just gonna delete it, honestly. What else? Did headers. I have a ram horn header from Jack Spania Racing. I don't know, that's probably gonna get some hate, but I honestly don't think it's too bad. The weld quality looked pretty decent. And I've seen that for NA, the ram horn tends to breathe pretty well compared to like a 4-to-1 or whatever. And I just wanted something that looked cool. It fits right with the slim fan and radiator that I put in, luckily, so it all kind of worked out. I did that down to a 3-inch test pipe, also from Jack Spania. What else? New linkage bushings, but the problem with that is I didn't realign the linkage, right? And that's what I said, like, we'll get to that. The transmission does grind going into reverse, and the shifter itself still has like a decent bit of play when in gear. And I did actually billet front and rear bushings, which is not good. I honestly don't like them. The rear one's good, but the front one, I'm scared I'm gonna like rip a tooth off. You know, you rip the little tab off that it mounts onto, because you want some type of rubber there. You know, I got polyurethane ones, but it's all one piece. You have to pop it in. It takes a lot of effort, which I try to do. Didn't, and kind of just rushed it. Wanted to do the billet one, so I just put it in. It was 2-piece, and then you bolt it in. So I just did that. It was easier, but I don't like it very much. So I'm probably gonna have to either realign the linkage and put that bushing in, or just get a whole new linkage, which I'm thinking is probably the issue with going into reverse, because it seems like it just doesn't, it seems like either the clutch doesn't disengage or it just doesn't line up going into reverse. Because if I put it in first and then put it back in reverse, it's totally fine. Or any gear and back in reverse, it's fine. But just putting it right in, there's like a clunk. And I did change the fluid and everything, which I did after the break-in period anyway. And it kind of helped a little bit, but still not great. But going through the gears, it's great. Downshifts, great, everything. So I'm pretty proud of myself for that. But what else did I do to it? So that is all basically mechanically. still a few things I want to do. I honestly want to redo timing. I retimed it, you know, I like readjusted it using the distributor, but I want to redo the timing belt, water pump, all that, just to be done with it. So, because that's like the last thing it really needs to just hopefully be reliable. And I have to do the cam seal anyway, because that's leaking. So just do all that, valve cover and everything, paint it, make it all look nice, probably next summer. I'm just yapping too much, but I'm doing some suspension stuff. So I bought a set of Yonaka coilovers that were used. Some guy had them on his like 600 horsepower Civic for like a year. So I just picked them up, threw them on as I was doing the transmission, and put the rears on recently, because that was a pain. The fronts were totally fine. Rears are terrible. Everything was seized, which kind of tells me I need to do all the suspension on the car. Everything was seized in the back. I actually had to get a Sawzall and cut off the rear coilovers and control arms all as an assembly. I thought they would just come out. They didn't. So yeah, had to do that. That was not fun. And replace the rear control arms. I got some True Heart, just like billet aluminum control arms. I have a subframe brace in the mail. Pulled all that off, repainted it, or you know, sanded it, repainted it, undercoated it, and now I like redid the sway bar and everything. Now I have a subframe brace to put on it, and that's about it. I think that's everything that I did to it. Now, what I'm gonna do to it, I still have sitting in my room a set of NK GT7s. I got some wheels for it, finally. They are 16 by 7, 38 offset, which is like perfect for any Honda, especially Integras. I think the 16s just look so much better. 15s are a little small, that's what I have on it now. And I tried to refinish 2 of those wheels. I have 2 of them waiting to be refinished, 2 of them already refinished. They look pretty good, so I'll probably go through with that too. But yeah, I have some GT7s to put on it. Look them up if you don't know what they are. They're just silver, honestly like a $1,500 set of wheels at least, and I have 5 of them, so that's great. Got them off a kid who had no idea what he was talking about. I don't know, kid told me a bunch of crazy shit, didn't believe any of it, just wanted to get out of there. Finessed him for like, I'm not gonna tell you how cheap they were, but they were cheap. Basically brand new. They look like they were ran for maybe like a month or 2 on a car. And yeah, got those, and recently got some Firehawk Indy 500s. And I was looking at Toyos. Toyos are kind of, there were some that were like would be nice in the rain. They were hard to find. There were obviously our 888s, which I think are just a little bit too much for what I have right now. Because I would still like to maybe drive it in rain. Like I don't want to be like strictly like kind of homebound with it to where I'm like, if I'm out in the summer and it starts raining, I have to like go sit on the side of the road, you know, or be close enough to home to drive home, you know. I don't want that. So I got some, they're not all seasons by any means. They're very sticky rubber. It's just a classic tire. So yeah, got some of those. They look good. Tread pattern looks good. Still very sporty. Still gonna look really good. Still gonna perform very good. And I think that's about it. Like I said, I want to do timing on it. I want to do the front like A-arms and everything. And I'm thinking I'm just gonna get like a carparts.com set or something and just redo them, rather than spending $600, $700, $800 on just A-arms for the front end from like True Heart or something. I feel like the rear is a little more important when it comes to like bracing it and everything and having all the like stiff stuff up there. The front, I'll get to them eventually, replacing with some better stuff, but I just need something that has not 30-year-old bushings on it. So if you get where I'm coming from. But that's about it for that. I just wanted to give a little update because, like I said, I'm at school. Not much I can do about it right now. I'm looking outside. It's looking at the city, and it's very cold out. So can't work on the car in the city. Can't work on the car in the cold. So basically, I haven't driven the car in over a month now. I like go back, run it once in a while. But really, I'm not driving it. So that's about it for the update. Expect a lot of stuff this summer. Oh, one big thing that I forgot. I did get a Honda chip for it, and I have a P75 OBD1 ECU. And I'm thinking pretty soon, all the Honda needs is a battery. So I'm gonna get a battery and I'm gonna send all that off to someone. I'm not gonna say who yet, but I'm gonna send it off to someone who's pretty reputable in the B series game, in the Honda game in general, and have him work on it, refurbish it, put a base map on it, based on all my mods, get it sent back, and eventually get it tuned. So that's the end goal with it right now. But anyway, that's about it. Like I said, I'm gonna throw in a little edit at the end of this video. And yeah, if you guys want to follow Chris, Jake on social media, I'll put, I think their TikToks down below. I'll put Chris's Instagram. And yeah, just follow their cars, follow their builds. If you want to go follow my stuff, I'll link that down below too. But that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. Expect some more content soon. I hope you guys have a good one.
Yeah, player, on my teeth go, damn player, I still can't sleep though, yeah, player, I be that sheep beater, wolf creeper, but the skies, that's the grim reaper, sad player, I be that sad player, damn player, thought you was money making, yeah, player, don't change that, I'm forsaken, great player, third razor, left at you bitches hating, yeah, player, my people's dilating, dope shot up in my veins. I'm feeling nauseated, lawbreaker. I'm trying to feel alive. Make sure my teeth go when I'm filled up with formaldehyde.